all you wonderful people. I'm Lisa with Living Life with Lisa, and I'm going to adjust this camera because I don't like it stunning. Okay, I don't know how the light's going to be. It's only a little after 5 p.m. and it's already getting dark. Don't you just love time changes? Oh. It's no wonder everybody gets seasonal depression. And then it snowed a little bit today. But anyway, other than that, I talked to my dad yesterday, and he's tolerating chemo well. They did check his numbers, and one's up and two's down, and I don't quite understand, but apparently they do that every so often. They told him that was normal. He's getting in the mood where he's not sure it's working, but he hasn't had a weekend yet, so. And I've been worrying about Thanksgiving, trying to figure out what we're going to do about Thanksgiving, because he's not driving. My kids have never had a Thanksgiving without him. We need to have Thanksgiving with him, and he doesn't really care usually one way or the other about Thanksgiving, but I thought, well, we need to go get him, or we can cook all the food and take the food down with us and go down to his house. But I thought, boy, that sounds like a chore, and so I don't know. So when I talked to him last night, he said, so what's plans for Thanksgiving? And I said, he said, probably important to the boys, isn't it? And I said, yes. I said that it's very important to them. And I said, are you going to be able to come, you guys going to be able to come up? Meaning him and his girlfriend. And he said, I don't know. I have to look at see how I feel. And so he said, but we were then talking about it. So hopefully they'll work it out on that end and we'll get it done. He hasn't been around much this year, obviously, with everything that's been going on health-wise for him. He had earlier, last part of last year and the beginning of this year, he had cancer in the bladder, and they got that all taken care of, and then he fell off a ladder and cracked 10 ribs and a couple of vertebrae, and he's been dealing with that all summer, and now he's got leukemia. So it's been a very rough year for the man, and his spirits seem to be good, so that's good. So hopefully we can get him up. I did not realize that Thanksgiving's the week after next until today, when I took the boys to the doctor, and one of them has to go back for follow-up, and she said, well, 2 weeks. Oh no, we can't do that this Thanksgiving. So that means that next Sunday I have to go buy a turkey, because what I do is I don't buy the turkey until it's ready to be thawed. And I usually start thawing the turkey on on Sunday. And so that way it's thawed out by Thursday morning. And that way I don't have to take up freezer space for it. So I don't ever buy the turkey ahead of time. I have to make sure to get all the pie stuff together. It's just a lot to do, and I've been feeling really, really run down. And today, when the boys had their appointment, I went to see whether or not I could get an appointment with the doctor too, because they put them all together. And they said no, he didn't have time. When I went in, it turned out that they did write me down, and he didn't examine me though. He just told me that. I told the nurse. She said, well, what's going on with you? And I said, well, I just really need to have my thyroid and my iron checked, because and she said, a lot of fatigue and really run down. And I said, yes. And so when he came in, he's just going to order blood work for me and do the whole panel and check my thyroid. He thinks that it's probably my thyroid, since it typically is. And so I have to fast for that, so I couldn't do it today. So I'll go in there and do it sometime next week. But I'm just dragging, and the tickets came for everything, so I have them in hand. I put them in my bill box so that I wouldn't lose them. And so I thought about seeing if I could get, I wonder if I could get a stomp poster somewhere, or print one off on the computer and then just make a sign and say live, Mom, Aiden, Randy, Jesse going to see Stomp live, and then put February, whatever the date is, and that way I don't have to give them the tickets. They know about Mannheim Steamroller, which is not a Christmas present, but they're not sure what it is. I think they think that it's, I have a feeling they think that it's like a rock group from my era, and it's not. It's not at all. And so I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube and show them some Mannheim Steamroller, because I think that they'll really enjoy it. I really do, especially Aiden, because he I took them over to listen to a college band. It was a community band just over the next town a couple year ago or so, and he was just thrilled to death to hear somebody playing music well. And so now that Randy's into music, I think that will help, and he'll enjoy it. I enjoy it. So, and they put on a light show while they do it, so I think everybody's going to enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. So far, nothing is interfering. There's a performance on the 10th, and as far as I know, nothing is interfering on the 12th, which is December 12th. And I'm going in to pick up dinner. It's Friday, and we do pizza on Fridays. And so I'm just gonna come pick it up and take it home, and then later on, I got kids, my kids and other kids are going bowling, so I'll just drop them off and they'll do their thing, because I'm not going bowling with them. Last thing I want to do is go bowling with a group of teenage boys. It's not my idea of be fun. So, unless they're mine. But anyway, I'll let you go. Remember, live life to the fullest, live life with no regrets, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.